Alright, we're here with UW-Oshkosh after they defeated Washington University 3-0 in the third round of the NCAA Division III Women's Volleyball Championship. Coach, just some opening thoughts from you.
First of all, I just want to give a giant shout out to WashU and Coach Vanessa. WashU is an absolute class act of a program, and she was one of the coaches when we came into this region that just communicated with us right away, and is just a beacon for Midwestern volleyball. And so to be able to play them here in a regional final is a really special opportunity that we didn't take lightly. And so to our squad, there's just a sense of purpose tonight, and from the first point to the very last, just really proud of our tenacity, the trust we had in each other, the ability to just be present on every single point and just hit the reset button and go, and reset button and go until the last ball dropped. Really a fun match from that perspective.
So between the three of you, you've been on 1, 2, and 3 of the last 3 national quarterfinal teams. What does it mean to just be part of such a storied program and help them continue to reach these levels that you guys have kept reaching the last 3 years?
We have goals every single year, so just literally doing every single thing we can to reach those goals, whether it's like putting in the work physically, mentally, or emotionally. So yeah, we're all just like one big unified family reaching for the same goals.
Yeah, we just love pushing each other every day.
Anything else?
I agree.
All right, sounds good. Michael, do you have a question?
Yeah, Coach, did you feel like this is one of the stronger performances your team put out this season and this postseason, you think?
Yeah, it's hard to, comparatively across all the matches. It was surely one of the more clean matches, and in terms of just energy from first point again to last, there was this sort of elevated consistency there, which we were surely happy about. Every match is such an isolated incident, and so when the prep is the same for everybody, but the opponent varies, the things that we often point to are more about our response to adversity in the match. That, I think, in all moments here this evening was top-notch for us.
The team hadn't beaten WashU in a postseason match in 3 opportunities. You guys get it done. How good does that feel to get that done?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it in the locker before we started. 91, Final Four loss, 94 in the finals loss, 2007, second round loss. One of our assistant coaches was playing in that match, and so the season has been about checking some boxes. And so to beat, WashU, a great program, in the postseason for the first time, it's not our why, it's not what drives us to go out there and do what we do, but it's a little bit of a motivator. We'll take anything from anywhere at that point, and so it felt really good to notch that one.
You have more?
Callie, the energy that this team brought, I know Coach talked about it a little bit, but can you just describe the energy that you and your team kind of brought from the first point all the way to the last?
It's just unbearable. I mean, we start in the locker room, we always are hyped right off the bat, and then we bring that energy on the court with us, and everyone's just so supportive, and every point we get, we celebrate, so it's really important to us.
What did this mean to you guys? What did this win mean to you guys?
It meant a lot. I mean, we're going to the Elite Eight for the second year in a row, and it's my
Or third.
third.
Freshman.
But, I mean, it's just a special moment. I'm so glad that I get to experience it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we have goals and check boxes that we strive to reach every single year. So yeah, I guess just another one of our goals that we reached. So it's super important to us. So yeah, it feels awesome for 3 years in a row. Always wanting more, always wanting to go further. So extend our season. That's what's most important to us. Playing with each other for as long as we can.
Yeah, it was just fun to do it with our best friends. So.
Coach, what was one specific thing that really impressed you from the squad over the course of this weekend at the regional?
Seems like that should be an easy question, right? I'm going to dodge it a little bit. There isn't one thing. We are this diverse group of 25 women and coaching staff, and I think there are so many mini micro stories that help ultimately everybody getting into the best space for them to be as productive and positive and just compete at the highest level possible is the goal, and that looks different, for everybody. And so when we're all doing that consistently and supporting each other, and there's this high level of trust, we really feel like there's nothing that we can't do. And so even when we're not maybe individually at our best, to be able to look to your left or right, get external, and know that somebody else has got your back, that's such a special feeling. And so maybe I'm not dodging it, maybe I'll just come back to the trust that we have, most importantly in ourselves, but also each other, to really just do hard things together. It's really a blessing and an honor to be part of the Witness.
Thanks.
So, Coach, last Saturday, you guys won the WIAC Tournament Championship. This Saturday, you guys are punching your ticket to the Elite Eight. I asked you on Monday how you felt about the WIAC tournament. How you feel today knowing that you guys are going to the Elite Eight for the third consecutive season?
Yeah. Two-part answer, I guess. And the first part is, 3 years ago when we ended the season with a regional championship trophy and a conference regular season trophy, we started the next year and just as a staff going, like, that's really hard to do. And so at the end of that season before last, to have the same 2 trophies sitting in our locker room, there's some awareness that, like, man, we did this special thing twice in a row, but there's a real severe hunger to do more. And as we were just sitting in the coach's office here, I just said out loud, I feel kind of 2 things. One is this just moved me to tears, pride for what we just accomplished. Like, I'm really in the moment proud of what we've done. I realize how hard that is. And then really quickly I can toggle into, we're just not done. And so that's winning this is one of the goals, but it is not the final goal. And so I think to be in both of those spaces is kind of how I feel right now. This immense sense of pride and joy and excitement, but then also, it's like I just had a all-you-can-eat buffet, but I'm still hungry.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, and congratulations.
That's all we got, guys. Congrats on the win. Go celebrate.
Okay.
Thank you.